Hey guys, it's another Access Diary and welcome to LA. It's Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury fight week for the WBC heavyweight title on Saturday, and I've made the trip across the pond again. So today is the final press conference. It's the last chance for these guys to say what they have to say to each other. Anyway, I'm going to look around LA, see what's around the place, and I'm also going to go to the Staples Center and check out the venue. It's just a straight road down that way, but it's a very long road, so it's going to take me about a 20-minute push, maybe even half an hour. I've just passed a bridge, under a bridge where a lot of homeless shacks are, where, you know, they're living out of cardboard, there's rubbish everywhere. It makes you think that this is supposed to be one of the most famous cities in the world, and yet they've still got a homeless problem, and they refuse to help them. They just leave them there. There's no shelters for them to go. They're not helped by authorities or anyone to move on. They're just left there. And you know, a lot of people often complain about, oh, I'm single, oh, I've got a shit job, oh, what am I doing with my life? These people have got fucking nothing, man. Absolutely nothing. It's completely blew me away. It's fucking heartbreaking. But oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna go on to the Staples Center now, have a look around, and then I'm gonna head off to the press conference. Kareem! we always used to do that at school, messing around in the basketball court. Legend. Anyway, here at the Staples Center, home of the Lakers. Man, can't believe I'm here. This is one of my bucket list things to do. So thanks to Frank Warren and Lou DiBella for picking this as a venue and allowing me to cover a fight at at one of my dream venues in the world. Anyway, I can't get too carried away with basketball. I can't forget what I'm here to do, and that is to cover boxing. Two big heavyweights await me in the press conference, and I'm told that 13,000 have been sold and there's 4,000 left. So with that said, I'm sure Sparks are going to fly today to try and sell tickets. So I've arrived here at the Westin Bonaventure Hotel in downtown LA for the press conference. Got a shiny new credential, but I think it's valid for the undercard press conference as well tomorrow, and that features a huge amount of interest as well. Jason Wellborn from Britain is giving up his light middleweight British title to challenge Jarrett Hurd for a world title. Joe Joyce, Olympic silver medalist, super heavyweight. Looking forward to catching up with Big Joe Joyce, the juggernaut. But we'll think about that more tomorrow. Today's focus is all about the two big men, the main event, Wilder v Fury. It's the last chance for them to get to say what they need to say. Maybe a bit of push and shove, maybe a bit of body sparring. It should be interesting. Let's see what they have to say.
Like Frank said, it is my anniversary today, so I'd like everyone to sing happy anniversary to me. 3 years since I went to Germany and kicked Vladimir Klitschko's arse all over Dusseldorf, and I'm only 3 days away from doing the same to the Bronze Bomber. So I stand here today as the lineal heavyweight champion of the world, and on Saturday night I'll become the WBC heavyweight champion of the world also. I'm going to punch his face right in for him, and he can't run around the ring. I've heard a lot of people say Wilder by knockout, Fury on points. That's what I keep hearing. And I'm telling you now, Wilder is getting knocked out by me on Saturday night.
He didn't beat Klitschko. Klitschko beat himself. We all know this. If Klitschko would have threw more punches, if Klitschko would have showed up and threw more punches, the fight would have been different. He knows this. You only had confidence because Klitschko didn't throw no punches. That'll give you confidence. You got a punching bag in the ring. That's easy.
Save it
but
for the
this
press
time,
conference.
Saturday come, you got a different beast in the ring, baby. You got a different mentality. You got a different culture. We come from two different places. We come from two different worlds, man.
I can see that by the way
and
you dress
I can't
on.
wait to put these hands on you.
Put your hands on me and
you
tell me.
already know. It seems like you got something that shit can into your nose right now, the way you act, baby. Oh,
maybe.
Don't worry.
Don't knock it till
I'm
you
gonna
tried
be your
it.
rehab. I'm gonna be your rehab.
Listen, I want you to make excuses in the press conference and say why you couldn't land your big bomb. Just like Klitschko couldn't land anything. His bomb ain't gonna land anything either. I want him to say in the press conference
I'm the best
why
in the world.
you didn't land
I'm gonna
these
show
punches.
you over and again. I've showed you guys over again. They fear me. They should. They think I'm crazy, and I'm am. You better be afraid. I'm unpredictable as well too. Because when I get in the ring, baby, it ain't gonna be no more Mr. Nice Guy. My word is my bond.
Well, I hope you're a man of your
It's
word.
always been my bond.
I've been looking for somebody to knock me out for years, and nobody has ever done it.
Everything I've said, I've done.
Well, I want
What
you
have you done?
I want you to knock me out.
What have you done?
Beat the best heavyweight in the last 50 years, my boy.
He beat himself.
Beat the best heavyweight in the last 50 years, my boy. Longest reigning heavyweight champion in history.
You only had one.
You didn't beat nobody. You beat a little bum.
This is gonna be my 8-1. I done fight all types of guys all over the world. I done been in many different countries to fight. Y'all don't have the experience that I have in this.
I know, because he has the experience of getting knocked out in the amateurs. I didn't get knocked out in the amateurs.
There you go. And I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I promise you. 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 Hey, don't. My people been fighting for 400. My people been fighting for 400 and still fighting to the day. You think I was raised up in here? You think?
So that was mental. It was inevitable, really. They were always going to clash if they were going to do a head-to-head, and they were all going to push and shove each other, call each other names, and Fury even took his top off. It was all a bit mental. Had to rush off. Didn't have any time to compose myself, so I rushed off to the back room where the fighters spoke to us, the press, and explained what happened. So here's what they said.
We're fighting for the most gentleman-prized heavyweight championship of the world.
That wasn't too gentleman-like, though.
It wasn't gentleman-like. I understand that, but he instigated all that. I didn't get up there to start screaming and shouting in his face. He started with all the 400 years of pain and all this. And he must think that that's going to get in my mind, oh, he's had 400 years of pain. I won't fight him Saturday night because he's had 400 years of pain. My people have been persecuted thousands of years, but we're not going to go there. This isn't a battle of who's been persecuted longer. This is a battle of Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Two high-profile, high-performance athletes on top level. This isn't a battle of the people or races or cultures. This is between me and him and one of the WBC championship of the world.
If it happened to you and happened to your coach, you will understand. But these people still sit naive and just go about their way, because of the history. This man talking about he come from a fighting tribe of 200 years. Man, get the fuck out of here. We've been doing it for 400 years and still going every day. Every day. You turn on the news. Turn it on. I don't even watch the news. Turn it on. But do we deserve that shit? What have we done? What horrible have we done to people? What? I still want to know the question to that. So I commend him on his accomplishment of what he's done thus far. But this is the end to that. This is the be-all ends all right here. He's never faced no one with my mindset. He's never faced no one with the power that I have, anointings. No misconstrued about the mindset that I presume. Because it's all real. This is not for no camera, it's not for no act. I can care less. I can care less. Greatness is only determined by service, and I can't wait to apply my service to this special night, this special fight, right here in Los Angeles, baby. The Staples Center with all the stars.
Back again tomorrow for the undercard press conference. Don't think it will be as fiery as today, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, see you later. So on my way to the undercard press conference today, just in an Uber now on the way to the Westin Bonaventure Hotel, and we'll see who I get to speak to there.
You're not meant to be able to feel it.
Yeah, I know, Gareth. What are you doing?
I'm trying to punch you on the legs. Do you know, who was it? Reg Gutteridge.
Yeah?
Used to stick a fork in his leg. He had a wooden leg.
Oh yeah, I know.
He surprised Sugar Ray Leonard one day by sticking a fork. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
But,
who have you got? How's it going to go?
For who?
Tyson?
I think if Tyson pulls off an amazing, brilliant performance, he can do it. But I do think he's going to have to be as good as he was the night he beat Vladimir Klitschko. I think he's got to be on point for every second of every minute of every round. And I think if he's ahead after 5 or 6 rounds and he's weathered that early period, I think that's the most dangerous period for him, first 5 rounds. And he's still comfortable in there. I think he can do it. I mean, I think rounds 5 to 8 he could tire, and he will certainly be tired at the end of the fight, no question. He's not faced someone who's brought so much pressure as Deontay Wilder will bring. And I think, I would love Fury to win, but I do think Deontay Wilder will get to him at some point, and I see a Deontay Wilder TKO.
Well, I'll let you get on with your work, Gareth. Thanks for speaking to me.
Pleasure.
So Ben, nice to bump into you again.
And you, how you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. All calmed down after the yesterday?
All calmed down. It is what it is when you get 2 big characters like that have huge self-belief at this point in preparation. You're always going to get those sort of things.
Yeah. I mean, you were up there. Like how did you see it happening? What happened exactly from your point?
Well, it was basically, like I said, you get 2 big characters that have huge self-belief. No one wants to give an inch, and they get closer and closer and closer, and then it explodes. But it wasn't that bad. A bit of pushing and shoving, a few screaming and shouting, but that was it, really. Not.
I mean, it's a ticket selling. Like people will see that and they'll want to see the fight now, won't they?
Of course, yeah, but it's not planned. None of that is planned. You know, like I say, simple as that. When you get 2 big characters come together, you're always going to get it.
I've been speaking to a lot of the media. A lot of people are predicting like Wilder will land that clean shot, but why won't he land that clean shot from your point of view?
Because his fundamentals are not good enough.
So the weigh-in tomorrow, Convention Centre. Let's go. So here I am again at the hotel for a Legends Round Table. This features Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis, who I've interviewed before when he was training David Price, and Michael Spinks, Jerry Cooney, and I caught up first with heavyweight legend Ernie Shavers, who fought Muhammad Ali back in the day. So we're here with Ernie Shavers, the hardest puncher in heavyweight history. How are you, Ernie?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. I feel good and everything to cure myself, so I'm in great shape.
I mean, what excites you about this fight, Wilder v Fury? What's exciting about it?
Well, when you have 2 fighters that get fight way to the top, you want to see who that's going to come out good on top. That excites me. I'm really not a fight fan, but I like to see a good fight, and this will be a good fight.
I mean, we're in LA. Have you been to here before?
I've been in LA. I trained in LA.
You trained in LA?
Yeah, I trained in 3rd and Main Street.
You trained where, sorry?
Down on 3rd and Main Street.
3rd and Main Street?
Yeah, upstairs. I spent a lot of time over here.
What did you remember? What do you remember about that gym? What did you like about it?
Well, LA was good because I had a lot of fighters here. My daughter lived here. She'd come down time to time. You know, it was great. My trainers from here, Willie Ketchum and Teddy Bentham, they're from LA, so it was really great for me.
And I was watching some of your highlights last night. One particular fight that I always cherish is your fight with Muhammad Ali. Those shots you hit him with, my God, how was he staying up?
Well, it hurt him badly. When the fight was over, it took him half an hour to get out of the ring. He was sitting down in a chair couldn't move, tired.
He couldn't move.
No, he was tired, really burnt out.
He was tired. Did you ever get a chance to catch up with him after that fight before he got sick?
Oh yeah, I see Ali once or twice a year. We get together. He come to Vegas. We all get together. So I knew we were good friends. Larry Holmes and Ali, my two best friends in the fight game.
Larry Holmes, your best friend?
Yeah.
So do you catch up regularly?
Yeah, I see Larry a couple times a year.
Yeah. And what do you talk about?
Just the old fight, the old time, and how we doing. Larry's a really good guy. We all been my friend since 1973.
1973?
We have been friends.
Oh my God.
We started working together in the gym.
I mean, what interested me, why I watched that particular fight between you and Ali, because this fight has been labelled as the puncher versus the boxer, Deontay being the puncher and Tyson being the boxer.
Yeah.
If Deontay lands those clean shots, what's the key to keep going and not get frustrated? How did you deal with that when?
Well, first you got to be determined that you want to win. No matter what you do, you got to come back. You can't stop. You can't give up. You got to keep going and going and going. Just keep going. So that's a must if you want to win.
Yeah. You're from the Wirral. That's where I'm from.
Oh yeah, we are.
You live over there?
Oh yeah, I loved it. Had a great time. You know, my good friend Kenny Mankford, he called me. I probably see him tomorrow. He talked to me. I be talking to him tonight. He's in the Wirral, and we were really good friends. So I had a great time there. But I'm back over there probably in the next 2 or 3 months.
Okay. Yeah, and I have your number now, so I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, it's an honour to talk to you, sir.
Oh, the pleasure mine.
Yeah.
As soon as you hear him coming, just give me a call.
Yes, I will do.
I'm so glad to be here with these guys. I can't wait for this fight. For me, I think that Wilder will find the spot. Wilder's going to connect with him sometime during that fight, and we got to see how Fury stands up to that.
So who's your pick?
I'm not ready for that yet. I got to pick Deontay Wilder. Sometime he's going to find the spot on Tyson Fury's jaw and knock him out. I think somewhere between 3 and 6 rounds.
Then Tyson Fury, has a lot of boxing ability, of great movement, and and great reflexes. So it's going to be difficult to catch him.
So who's your pick?
So I say Deontay early, Tyson Fury late.
So who's your pick?
One.
I picked the good-looking guy.
Neither of them. So who's your pick?
I will not be forced to make a decision.
Riddick Bowe, who do you like tomorrow night and why?
Deontay Wilder. He's going to hit him and he's going to sleep.
Thank you all. It's an honor to see you all.
So that was interesting. Most of the heavyweight fraternity back Deontay Wilder, the current champion, to win by knockout. One person who wasn't here, Mike Tyson, said on a press release that he backs Fury to win. I found that very interesting as a former power puncher. Oh well, let's see Saturday night. But now I've got to quickly file my copy and then head over to the convention centre next door for the weigh-in.
Where it began, I can't begin to know, but then I know it's growing strong.
So finally got here to the weigh-in. It was a bloody ball ache. I got a lift off Richard Safer to the weigh-in. That was quite nice. He's a well-respected promoter in the boxing business, so it was nice to get a personal ride off him. Thanks Richard Safer if you're watching, and also thanks to Ron Lewis who helped me find a way to get up here, because they wouldn't let us in the auto show. That was the only lift to get up here, because we only had stairs to come up here. When I emailed and I said I needed wheelchair access, and I didn't get any reply. But now I'm here, I got a front row seat for the weigh-in. Hopefully the boys behave themselves.
So here with Buster, pleased to meet you.
Alright, nice to be here.
That Mike Tyson fight, it inspired me so much. Hats off to you for that night. That meant a lot to you. What's the most stressful thing for a heavyweight about a weigh-in?
It's all the excitement.
It's all the excitement. It's all the excitement.
Getting ready to watch the weigh-in, see how much they weigh, see who's in good shape, ready to go.
Yeah. What did you do to control that?
let's just go with the flow, you know. Because this is all hype leading up to the fight. Tomorrow is when you start focusing on your fight.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, champ, and enjoy the fight.
All right.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the last time they'll face each other before they see each other in the center of the ring tomorrow night. It's the main event of the evening, 12 rounds for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury.
United States, Brooklyn, New York.
Derry, mate. Who won that? Who won the face-off?
I think that was a draw. They're both very confident, Listen, Wilder's got the silence, and Fury's coming after him, but I think it was a 50-50 draw there.
50-50 draw.
That way.
So who's got the edge on? Who's
Once
got
again,
the edge on fight?
Hall of Famer
Mr. Cooney, the man. It's nice to see you, sir. There's another man, sir. Right now, I got to see when the first bell rings.
What do you think of that weigh-in there? Like, who won?
Who won the weigh-in?
Who won the weigh-in? Who won the face-off?
I don't know. I was too far back to tell. I don't know.
How do you think the fight's going to go on Saturday night?
I think it's going to go well. It's going to go well. I don't know who's going to win, though. But I think it's going to go very well.
Well, it's a pleasure to see you, mate.
All right, you got it.
You going to this fight tomorrow?
I'm going.
Yeah, enjoy the fight.
All right, I sure will.
Thank you.
All right.
I think the early rounds are going to be really interesting. I think they're going to be really competitive, and eventually it's going to go his way.
What's next for you? Obviously, you're fighting.
I got March 9th, Eugenio Ugas out in Las Vegas. Another be my first defense, and strong guy. I'm excited about it, man. I really am, man. That's why I keep saying it. I'm not just saying my next fight. It's my first defense, you know? Yeah.
I can't wait to see you, brother. Thank you for your time.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, you got it. How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Good.
Who you think gonna win and why?
I got the Bomb Squad knockout, and I believe in his power. I believe in him. I believe everything that he said he's gonna do. He's gonna do it. Thank you.
John Bobby goes against Severa on December 8th. Do you know much about Severa?
No, nothing. December 8th?
December 8th.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was fighting again so soon.
Well, he's trying to get a match with Amir Khan. Do you think that?
Is this fight? Is this a 154-pound fight, or is this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm hearing, of course, Amir's making it hard. He wants him to come down to 47. Do a catch weight, 149. Make it happen.
What did you hear about Amir Khan asking for a hydration clause for the Brook fight?
He's gonna make it hard. It is what it is. It's Amir Khan.
What if someone asked you for a hydration clause? What would you say?
If it makes sense to the WBC, I do it. If it don't make sense for the WBC, what's the point?
So that was a bit mad, the weigh-in. As always, it's nothing new to me. A bit crowded. Now I've got to figure out how to get out. Got a lucky interview with Sean Porter there. A lot of interesting things to say on Brook, Keith Thurman, Spence Garcia. A lot of big fights next year. But this is going to be an electric fight. I didn't see what happened up there because I'm too short. I need to be a heavyweight to see. But yeah, it was great to meet the legends today and discuss the old days of how they're fighting. And now I'm gonna go back, file my copy on the weight results. Deontay weighed 212, Tyson Fury 256. So he's got the weight advantage, he's got the height advantage, but we all know Deontay, it only takes one shot for him to win a fight. But I'm going for, I'll predict, Wilder puts Tyson down in the 6th round and then wins a close decision. That's the same prediction as George Foreman. Not exactly the same, but he thinks Wilder will win on decision as well because of Fury's boxing skills and his heart, spirit, refusal to stay down. I return tomorrow night for Fight Night. Let's get ready to roll! So I'm here at the Staples Center again. It's fight day, Wilder versus Fury, and the card's already started. Got my media credential. I emailed the team before to see if there was any access issues like yesterday at the weigh-in. Well, apparently I can just go down and straight to my seat now. We've got a great story on our hands tonight. Will Wilder knock out Fury and potentially set up a fight with Anthony Joshua? Or will Fury shock the world once again? We'll find out. Excuse me, I'm on the floor level. How do I get to there?
Get you right through here.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, the schedule today.
So I'm in the arena, but I knew this was going to happen. Chairs, the fire and safety hazard. It's standard in all the arenas everywhere, but they're saying I'm going to have to check my chair in and move it upstairs, but I don't want them to do that, so hopefully I can keep my chair on the floor with me, and here we go now. What are we doing?
Under this little turn right here.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Right, so whenever you're ready, just let me know.
So just underneath there, yeah?
Yeah, it'll be sitting right here.
Okay, that's good. Right. I just didn't want it too far away from me because I may need to move.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to check it in, because I figure you might need it.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much.
I'm gonna put that on the other side.
Yeah.
But if you need anything, I'm gonna let the ushers know.
Right.
They'll be back here.
Yeah, they'll always be here though,
Yes.
yeah?
So if you need anything, I'll let the usher right here know.
Right, so it's moving to the other side.
Yeah, because there's no room right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I'll need it at any given moment.
I know.
So
whenever you need it, I'll let them know. Just wave them down.
Yeah.
Make sure they can get it.
All right. So this is my spot for the night. My chair's had to be taken away over to the other side, but it's still on the level with me. I've got to inform the ushers if I want my chair. It's kind of disappointing, really, that my chair's been labelled as fire and safety hazard. I haven't heard that one. I've heard that one before. It's the same in most arenas back in England, but they said it was either here or upstairs in the gods up there, where the press box is, where the Lakers press box is. And I'd rather be here, to be honest. So it's a great seat. It's just those little niggling security issues that I always have. I might actually test these guys, see how quick they are. Then when it gets busier, and ask for my chair. See how I get on. So that was mental, man. I can't believe that fight, and I can't believe the fucking scorecards. It's boxing, big fight, always controversial scorecards. Anyway, I found my copy. I got a dash to the press conference quick. So at the press conference, we were treated to a sing-song by Tyson Fury. Take a look.
This will be the day that I die. Come on. This will be the day that I die. Thank you very much. I love you all.
So that was Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight week. It was an amazing fight. 2 knockdowns, controversial scorecards. I personally think Fury won the fight, and so do many of the people behind me. It should make for a tasty 2019. So that's a wrap from LA. Will they rematch in 2019? Who knows, but I'm sure looking forward to whatever next year holds.